How to convert into money an idea that excites you. What is more important, to know a lot or to act in time? What is the one thing about the most successful people on the planet? Summary of the world bestseller, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Subscribe to join the top YouTube community dedicated to instructive books. With each video, you save at least 1 week worth of your time. For 20 years, Napoleon Hill interviewed 500 of the most successful people, including Henry Ford, Theodore Roosevelt, Thomas Edison, John Rockefeller, Alexander Bell, and many others. As a result, this book appeared, featuring a self-development system that helps achieve success in any business. It would be safe to say that the ideas in Napoleon Hill form the basis of many modern courses and training. Are you ready to see the big picture? Insight number 1. Activate different parts of the brain with 3 essential tools. The subconscious mind, which cannot be controlled but observes everything around, is an integral part of the self-development process, along with the conscious part, the reason. The tremendous power of the subconscious mind is primarily associated with emotions, no matter positive or negative. You are the only person who can turn negative emotions into positive ones and make your life better. Napoleon Hill offers 3 relatively simple tools to activate both the subconscious mind and reasoning. The first tool is our imagination. Any transformation in our head begins with it. Everything that humanity has achieved over thousands of years has appeared thanks to the imagination. While some say that isn't possible, others are creating something new and useful. Hill emphasizes synthetic imagination, limited by time and budget at least. It's like a Lego set. We have a set of well-known and understandable parts to combine and create something new. The second type of imagination is creative. It helps create something that did not exist before or take products to a quantitatively new level. And it's usually limitless. Most well-known musicians, actors, artists, and entrepreneurs have achieved success through creative activity. The second tool is auto-suggestion. At every step, it is essential to convince yourself, or rather your subconscious mind, of something. It is auto-suggestion that allows the right thoughts to penetrate the subconscious mind. In many ways, autosuggestion is based off the practice of affirmation or conscious repetition of positive statements. It is important to remember the words that you repeat should evoke pleasant emotions because the repetition of meaningless statements are useless. To concentrate on the right thoughts, surround yourself with useful information only, crowding out useless information like weeds. The same applies to the choice of entourage. The third tool is self-analysis. It is necessary for working with the reason. Typically, diagrams, tables, and simple questions are used, to which it's important to answer honestly. We will return to each of these tools more than once. Insight number 2. Separate desire from dream to take action. Napoleon Hill suggests starting your journey with desire, and not an ordinary one, but a burning desire, capable of overcoming dependence on other people's opinions and limitations of reason. But you've got to get to the desire. At first, imagination shapes our dreams for the future. They're lovely, but they do not help the act. Use self-analysis to separate desire from a dream. For example, write down 5 of your wishes and ask yourself, is this a dream or a wish? Can you get it in a year or 10 without changing anything in your life? If you don't get it even after 10 years, then it's just an abstract dream. But if you understand that you'll be able to come closer to realization within 3 years, you already have a desire. It's equally important to ask yourself, why do I want this? What is in this for me, and how can it help? Well, you have a desire and an idea that you are burning with. How to turn your desire into money. 1. Start with the exact amount you want to earn. 2. Decide what you're willing to give up for the sake of your goal. Some give up entertainment and some even family. 3. Set a reasonable time frame. 4. Think over the planned stages to achieve the goal and, most importantly, immediately begin to implement it. Keep your first step simple and straightforward. 5. Be sure to write everything down on paper. 6. Read it aloud in the morning and evening. Visualize not only the result itself, but also the path to it. Turn your desire into an obsession. Insight number 3. Build faith in yourself so you won't be afraid to act. Faith is essential to move from words to actions. It doesn't matter how detailed your plan is if you don't do anything. For the brain, there is no difference between reality and fiction. Therefore, the result of faith can be both poverty and wealth. Do you believe you can make $1 million or invent a cure for cancer? If not, it makes no sense to set such goals. Start with the small result that you believe in. What happens when faith is not enough? Ronald Wayne, one of Apple's co-founders, believed in the company's success, but did not believe he can handle the inevitable development challenges independently. He sold his shares in 1976 for $800. Those shares would be worth $100 billion today. When it comes to faith, no rationality will help. You just have to believe. Therefore, Hill advises influencing the subconscious mind through autosuggestion. Reassure yourself that you already have what you want to achieve. Be sure to rely on specific positive emotions. How do you feel having already achieved your goal? Invigorate yourself with this state. Keep the desire in your head. Let it become part of your daily life. Insight number 4. Get only the knowledge that you can apply in your business. Henry Ford finished only 6 years of school. Thomas Edison did even less. Steve Jobs dropped out of college 6 months later. Of course, you don't have to act the same way. It all depends on your priorities. Like many others, these people were not stupid and they achieved success, which is confirmed by wealth and recognition. The truth is, knowing is not doing. Most people study something all the time. However, it is more important to understand why you are studying and how knowledge will bring you closer to achieving your goal. That is, self-analysis comes into the game again. Develop a plan for gaining the knowledge you need to move on. Go deeper into your niche, and don't get distracted by everything. Insight number 5. Don't get carried away with planning. Learn to make decisions quickly. Planning is vital throughout your journey. Break the goal into tasks and subtasks to not reflect on them in the process, but immediately carry them out. If something doesn't go according to plan, this is normal. Mistakes always accompany real actions. The main thing is to analyze them so as not to repeat them again. The next step is to implement the plan. Successful people make decisions quickly, but at the same time, if necessary, they change it reluctantly, slowly, in thinking over each step. People who fail, on the contrary, take their time when making decisions, and then they change them often and quickly in the process. To make decisions quickly and correctly, you need strong personal principles that you can rely on in any situation. Also, be sure to listen to the opinions of others, but make the decision yourself. Insight number 6. Develop persistence so as not to succumb to momentary weaknesses. Most people give up their goals as soon as they face difficulties, but persistence, which is based on willpower, is what sets the most successful people apart from everyone else. Muhammad Ali, who is still one of the most famous boxers in the world, confessed, "I hated every minute of training, but I said to myself, don't go away, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion." What drives persistence? 1. Specific, measurable, achievable, desired, and time-limited goals. 2. A thoughtful and understandable plan of action. 3. Ability to resist negative influences from acquaintances or relatives. 4. A group of like-minded people who believe in you and support you. Insight number 7. Use the Mastermind Group as a driving force. The Mastermind Group is a group of very like-minded people who you can unite and organize for joint creativity. There shouldn't be many such people. It is confirmed by the experience of founders of large companies. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Larry Page, and Jack Ma started with several of their friends. The Mastermind Group's economic beliefs are apparent. Joint efforts lead to the desired results faster and increase the income received. The psychological benefit comes from support and synergy when you create better solutions together than you do individually. Insight number 8. Redirect your sexual energy. In their youth, most people spend their sexual energy on intercourse itself. Only at the age of 40 to 50 do they begin to achieve something, realizing that the excess of this energy that is always present can be turned into success. Our brain perceives the best of all emotions associated with sexual desire. Only you decide where to direct this energy. Even in youth, you can achieve more if you use it correctly. Insight number 6. Listen to your sixth sense. The sixth sense can be called inspiration, intuition, and much more. It's your guardian angel in a continually changing world. To enhance the sixth sense influence, Napoleon Hill advises using the imagination to the maximum. If you're missing, for example, the ability to get up early or make quick decisions, or if a seemingly insoluble solution arises, refer to the experience of well-known successful people. How to develop discipline. Focus on thinking of someone who is a master at this, for example, the great commander Alexander the Great. How to deal with a creative challenge. Imagine how Elon Musk would think and act. Are you doing all the above? Maybe something is still missing. Share this in the comments in the video and tell us how you like the book's ideas.
Enjoy this video? Like it and subscribe to our channel. We'll give you our best and appreciate your feedback.